This just in, Giltus has found a wall breach. One of my mates from YouTube has found a wall breach. On the new map, Canyon. This just in, I am gonna fuck around with this thing amazingly, and I'm gonna find out some good spots to hide.
Hello.
Antonio, nice to see you here, man.
What is the news?
So, this game, For Honor, is one of the games I have spent an extensive amount of time with bug testing with, right? Well, on my own, of course. And one of the bugs that I test around with is called a wall breach. And it's only...
July.
I'm not American, so I don't give a shit about the 4th of July.
Yes.
But anyway, one of the wall breaches one of the glitches I mess around with is a wall breach, right? And a wall breach only works with this one character. And essentially, what it allows you to do is, well, I'll show you. It's in the name. But I tested this out when the map first came out. I tested this. I fucking tested this, and it didn't let me in. It didn't let me do this. But my good buddy Giltas over at YouTube has found out that it turns out one of the spots that I thought could work, that I wrote off as not working, actually fucking does work. And it works. I don't know how it works, but let me see. It's this spot right here.
No, you unlucky.
Now, I wrote this off as not working at all because it just doesn't look like it would work. Because you just glide through it. But I'm going to test it out and I'm going to see how you get in. Because this is the spot. So I need to go back and look at the video he's done. So he goes to here, looks in between the torch, there, bashes into the torch, and he breaches there. This might be a really difficult one to pull off. Oh, hang on, that was kind of it. Once I figure out how it's done, it should be pretty easy to replicate it. But it's just the first initial couple times you do it. So he breaches right there. That is the exact place that he gets in. Which, this is going to be a difficult one to pull off. There's no way I would have found this one. Yeah, there's no way I would have found this. This one, it just doesn't let you go in. Hang on. We're going to try it out for 30 minutes. If I can't get in, I'm going to write it off as being too difficult to fuck around with. That's what he's like, looking that way. Oh, this is going to be a really tricky one, actually. Holy shit. Let me slow it down. My god, this is rough. I'm gonna slow it all the way down to 0.25. So, he's currently standing here.
It's out of context, but R.I.P. Diogo Jota.
No idea who that is. So he's standing right here.
Liverpool striker.
Ah, I see. Oh, man. So I need to be directly in front of that torch. Oh. No, I'm too far to the left, so I need to be like there, sort of. Ah, I see how it is. Wait, I need to be on the right side of the torch. There. Let's look more that way. So I need to be right there, and I need to glide along the side of it, like that. Man, this is gonna be rough. I can't believe you fucking found this. Found it. Shit. Alright. I now know how to do it, so... I couldn't get the complete glitch, it seems. Which is concerning. Now, let me rewatch it back and see exactly where I was. Okay. That was it. Might be one of the harder ones to pull off. If it is, then it might not be worth using in an actual game, but... Can look more to the right, I guess. There. Oh, come on! So what it is it's using this little, like, lip here to bash into there. The crevice there. Because you glide along the side of it, but I'm guessing there's a little bit of clipping in the terrain where it kind of like overlaps in a weird way. Unless the torch hitbox pushes you down, and that's why. And it pushes you into the crack, I don't know. I can't believe you found this, though. This is absurd. Man! I'm gonna keep bashing into it until I find out a way that works. So it needs a bit more to the right. More to the left. More to the right. Basically, yeah, I think. More to the right. Oh man, this is gonna fucking kill me, this is. Alright, rewatch it. Okay. Okay, so we got it again. My god, Giltas has some serious dedication to finding this shit. More so than I. Alright. How far out of bounds can we get? Right here. I think this is the boundary, right? This has to be. Yeah, because there's no way you can walk around out there, right? Seriously? All of this? Okay, that's the limit. Let's try that again. This will be harder than a lot of others, because the nature of it is different than all the others. So there's two of them that are slightly different and are easy to pull off, and it's not actually wall breaching, it's just getting on top of something you're not supposed to be able to, and then using that to get out of bounds. But this is a full-on wall breach, which has got some unpredictability to it. Maybe a little more to the right, I reckon. I'd have to get like a fucking technique for this. I knew that one wouldn't work, but... Thing is, once you can pull this off, you can get into the zone with it, which is pretty cool. The only problem this might pose is because it's right next to the spawn of attackers, right, or defenders. So if you're on attacker side, it might not be possible to pull this off in time, because people would just be able to find you real easy. So I think the sweet spot is like here, and you gotta look more to the right. So right here, looking to the right of the torch a bit. Oh man, come on. It's kind of similar to the other one, I reckon. The one where you actually have to get on top of the barrels in Viking Village. Or at least my setup for that. Unless it isn't. We gotta be closer. Might have to be closer, actually. Oh. Right, let's rewatch that other one that I got in with. Okay, so my foot was on this route here, this route. Okay. My camera was slightly, what, to the right of these probably, yeah? Yeah, that's it. Maybe back a bit. Maybe like here, so that when I dodge forward, it puts me on the routes. This one might be really hard to explore with, but I want to test the bounds of it and see where I can and can't go. Because I reckon there could be some funny shit out of the map. The only problem is getting there. And also after this, I'm gonna go back to Diablo 4, but until then, there was another one he found as well. You know what? I'll go try that one out as well, because the one he found out was pretty cool, I think. And to find one on a minion lane as well, that's incredible. So I think it was like, you know what? As well, I'm pretty sure I fucking tested all these, and I couldn't find it. I literally did this, I'm pretty sure, on my last stream, and I couldn't find it. Yeah, but it's this one, so it bashes you into like this little gap here, and you can go in these rocks, I'm pretty sure. From here, there's not really much place you can go, though, so it's not like a very good one. It's a decent one, though, because you can get Fire Flask out of there, I reckon, but this right here is a fucking gold mine right here. I just need to get it again. I've got it twice, and twice I've killed myself, because the first time I didn't know where you were supposed to go, because he just got straight through, but this might be the single best wall breach in the game right now, except for Viking Village, but Viking Village requires multiple for it to be the best. Oh, come on. So my foot was on the route here. My camera was like, right. That's it. No. No. Maybe. No. Maybe. No. It's close, but I think it needs to be closer. Man, I wish Gultas was here with me, man. The fact that he even found this in the first place, with how difficult this one is to pull off, he must have spent hours on it. Just bashing around the map like what I did, but he must have spent a lot longer on these ones. Because I even tried this fucking one as well. I thought that you could potentially bash underneath the torch, right? Because this little ledge, and it would push you under, perhaps. I think this was the exact spot I tried as well, but I gave up because I couldn't get it. So I could have found it as well. Because I knew, because this is technically an old map, right? So, and all the old maps had to have had bugs in them. Every single one of the old maps has got glitches like this. But I just couldn't get in. Oh, fuck me, man. I might have to write this one off. I'm gonna start a timer and just see how long it takes for me to get in. I'm just starting trying it. Because if it takes more than 5 minutes to get in, right, then it's not worth using, right? So time has been started now. Stopwatch is clock. Stopwatch is clock. Stopwatch is on. More to the right. Okay, I'm just going to look straight at the torch and just see if that does it. No. So it was right here. What if it's like a... What if it's a hold instead of a... Nah, it can't be a hold, can it? It might even be, actually. No, it's not. Because you gotta leave the ground, I think. Already at a minute. Oh, I need to go more to the right. That's what it is. That's what it is. I need to look more to the right. So, like, here. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna rewatch the clip that I took. Okay, I might have found a trick to it. We'll see though. Easy now. Okay. Now, it is possible to get to C from here. Like, get all the way into C. So this is fake. Yeah, this is fake. That's a shame, that's fake, but... Could you get to the boat? Probably not, right? Yeah, I doubt you could get to the boat from here. Unless you were to wrap around the whole map, you could potentially do that if you wrap around the... Oh, wow, so there's just a death barrier right there. Wow, okay. So I think the trick that I found is to just... Why does it keep doing that? Oh, there's a fucking fly in here now. There is a fly in my soup. Bro. I wish there was an easier way where you could just simply bash in without having to go around that fucking thing, but... Bro, I swear to God, stop fucking guard breaking. I might have to unbind guard break, man. I think that might be the trick. That might be the trick, actually. So for whatever reason, when I sprint and instantly turn and do this, it sometimes gives me different, like, geometry. I don't know why. Which, it shouldn't do that, though. It just feels different when I do it like that. Okay. No. Close, though. Maybe. No. I'm gonna need to figure out, like, a method to this, right? Might be it? No. I mean, it takes like 3 minutes per attempt to get in, it seems. Because the other attempt took like 2-3 minutes to get in. Man, this is gonna fucking drive me crazy, man. It's a shame because this fucking wall is just so elasticy, man. Like, look at this. Just glide straight along. Oh, porcelain almost, like gliding on porcelain. But there's just this little bit here. And I wonder why it gets you stuck there. You see that? It just glides you right off. Maybe it. Close. I'm at the right angle though. I've got the right camera angle. Right there. That is the right angle. I think it's the right angle at least. So from right here. Oh, that was it as well. Alright, hang on. Nah, fuck it, man. I'll get it eventually. But I need to be extra careful though when I need to remember that that death barrier exists. Honestly, this might not even be worth using in an actual game, I'll be fully honest. Unless you can get in here first fucking try, there's just no point. Unless there's like a method to it. Let me rewatch the video. Rewatch it again. So my camera was basically in between these two things here. And I was on top of these roots looking this way. This is the exact setup. Fuck off, come on. So it was these roots right here that I was standing on top of, like this way. My camera was in between the fire and the branch. That was it. So yeah, that is the setup. Looking in between the branch and the fire. More towards the branch, I guess. It's this branch. Fuck me in the ass, man, come on. Give it to me. I wish to fucking God, I hope to God the developers change. Just look at this. I'm not even moving my movements, my like looking stick, and it automatically moves my camera for me. Why does it do that? Well, I know what I'm aiming for, so. You see that little bump it does? That's it. It just doesn't let me through. You know what? I'm gonna watch Gultas again. See him do it. Because we've been on this for 7 minutes now, so. Yeah, because his bash does it all the way. Like, it gets him all the way through and onto the top there where you don't have to risk of falling down. I'm doing it too far to the left. Maybe it's the angle I'm doing it at. Because the way he does it is he gets here, gets to here, this is his exact position pretty much, right? Back a bit. So this is what he's looking at. This is his exact position. Locks on. And does that. He doesn't unlock. He doesn't unlock. And why would he need to unlock, right? Because it's a wall breach, it's not a jump one. Ah, it doesn't unlock, okay. But you have no, you've got to unlock. What the fuck? Why is he? How does he do that without unlocking? One second, boys. Did he unlock? This is gonna be me standing around looking at a fucking video for a while, but he didn't unlock. My god, maybe I'm just shit at this. More to the right. I'm just shit, apparently. I can't do it. Did it twice, and now I can't do it again. 3 times, I think, actually. Did I get it 3 times? I think I did it 3 times, and I can't get it again. Because this is taking me fucking 20 minutes. And or 30 minutes I've been doing this, and I still can't do it. Oh, man, Gultas, how do you do this? The fact that he found this is still absurd, though. Like, the amount of time he must have spent on this was crazy. That was it. I'll just stick to my method, and because my method seems to work as well. So it was like... more to the right. Bruh. Come on. I'll get it eventually. So I need to hit this like angle here, I think. And glide up it. Yeah, this bit, yeah. That was it. That wasn't it. Fuck it. We're not even going to go for a technique now. We're just going to bash into it and eventually we'll get it, so... Man, it's so close. Like, right there, that was pretty much it. It was going to get me in, but it just shoved me out the last second. There it is. All right, there it is. There it is. Okay, perfect. We got in. Although we didn't get the full in, we got in. Shit. But we are in. This was where that other death barrier was, wasn't it? Alright. Let me watch what he does once he's in here. Because he actually did get to this point. What? You're joking. That works? How the fuck does that happen?
Wash up.
What's up, man? Okay, now supposedly...
What happened to Diablo 4?
I'm gonna play it again.
And what's the breaking news?
The breaking news is that this map on For Honor, which is a map I considered to be impossible to wall breach on because I bashed my head into walls for fucking ages trying to find one and I couldn't, turns out it has got one. And a good mate of mine, Gultas, actually found one because he's a fucking G. How does he get this, though? Ah, he does it more of this way, okay. Wow, I see, okay, wow. And then from here... he just goes along the border here. Up these rocks. My God. That is very impressive. Holy shit, that's impressive. And then you can fall. Oh! Oh, you could fall into here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. You can fall into here and you can be behind the locked gate. Oh, that's cool. This is actually fucking cool as hell. And you can even get here. All right, now one thing I want to know. How far can you take this the other way? Please don't push me out. I can see that there's a death barrier down there.
Neat.
Yeah. It is neat. It is very fucking cool. So once you're in here...
Well, I was just stopping by, sire.
Oh, good, mate. Appreciate you stopping by. Can you get back up? Is what I want to know. Yes, you fucking can. You fucking can. Oh, wow. That's amazing. All right, so... So the way to get back up is here. And it looks like there's no danger of falling out of the map there either. So we go around this area here. Because for whatever reason, all these rocks are just safe. You keep walking. That looks like a fissure where you could fall out of the map. I can't see shit here. Whatever, we'll keep going. So this rock here. So this is all just solid ground by the looks of it. Ah, this is behind the enemy spawn. Holy shit. Wait a minute, how far can I take this? I've got to know, right? I have to know. We push this to the max. Okay, so we'll have to go take the high ground, sort of. Oh, do you reckon I can get up there? I reckon I fucking could. So you take high ground. That's a fissure. Oh, you can't get up there because it's false ground, I think, isn't it? Yeah, it's false ground. This is all just texture. There's not actual, like, solid ground here. Which is a bit upsetting. This is inside the wall here. I don't even know where the fuck this is. Oh, this is here. Wait, isn't there... Wait, if this just goes under... It's almost like a bridge sort of thing. So if this goes... Shit, I fell out. Alright, so I should be able to get over to there. And from over there... We're just going to follow this around and see where it could take us. So this could take us over to here. And you potentially could get there. You could potentially get on the beach over there. Like the little landing over there, maybe. I wonder if you can get up there. Do you reckon that's like real ground? That's fake. Oh, wait, there is real ground up there, I think. We'll try it out. We'll try it out. We have to, right? We have to. That is really cool, though. I like that a lot. Let's see the other glitch he got. Because there was another one he got, Shard, which I tried, but I couldn't get in. Yeah, so he found out that one there. Does that lead under the map or not? Because... Okay, so he can get under the staircase. You can kill minions as well. That's funny. Oh, you can completely shut down the minion lane. You can shut down the minion lane? That's fucking sick. Alright, wait. So we'll try that next, right? But I want to find out how far I can push this one. I'm gonna try it again and keep going. So this will be the last time I get in here, probably. Because now that I know where I'm going roughly, it should be easy. Oh, I can't believe Gultas found that. That is sick. You know what? Credit to Gultas, man. Credit to Gultas. He's a fucking G. Man, that is some commitment. I mean, I've been doing this, what, 40 minutes? Yeah, 50 minutes, almost an hour. I need to turn my air conditioning on though, because it is fucking hot right now. Jesus, it's like 30 degrees in my room. It's 18 outside, but it feels like it's 26 or 17, 26. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. 26 or 27 in my room right now, I think. It is hot. Wish the camera wouldn't auto move when I run around, but it's whatever. Okay, I'll try it again. Man, if I can get in there, I reckon I could potentially try and get on top of the map. Do you reckon there's a skybox? I don't know if there's a skybox or not, but if there is one, we'll try and get on top. I doubt there would be, though, right? I mean, why would there be? But, let's see. The devs have a habit of putting shit unnecessarily just everywhere. Barriers, death traps, you know. And then I want to go try out the one on Citadel Gate as well. Not Citadel, Shard. Because I fucking tried that one last time I streamed this game. I tried that one, I think. Right? I fucking tried it so many times. So many times I tried doing it. And that one spot that I tried would just... I got feedback from it, right? So I knew it was like... It could be a potential like breach spot, but it would never let me in no matter how many times I tried. So I just wrote it off as it being like janky like physics and just not letting me in. Same with this one. I guess in the future, I should spend 30 minutes on every single one just to make sure that I'm trying it properly. But like, I can't believe you found this. This one is wild. Probably one of the best. If it lets me get to where I think it lets me get me. Lets me get me. Jesus Christ, my English is broken, but if this gets me where I think it can, this has potential to be one of the funniest wall breaches in the game. Even better than the Viking village being on top of the roof. I wonder. I really do wonder. And of course, this is never going to get patched either, because Warden is just permanently broken, and they're never going to fix it, so... Would I be willing to throw a match just to do this? Absolutely. But, like... It takes time. It takes so... Even Viking Village, right, can sometimes take a long time. Which, this is probably the closest comparison I can make to it. But the thing is, with Viking Village, at least you know roughly where you can go just by looking. This map, just from running around on the outskirts, you cannot tell where anything will take you unless you've actually been there, so that's wild. I would have loved to see Giltas' stream of it. To see him actually get in and get out. And get around the map, but... Because that little, like, underpass thingy I found earlier on, by going all the way around the map, that right there leads me to believe there are other places where you can actually just get in and get under the map and then get to where you need to be. But I just need to wonder... Oh, man, I need to... Hang on a minute. I need to think about whether or not there's actually other places, because this part here, it makes sense why this works, right? It makes sense. If you know how it works, how this glitch works in the first place, this spot makes very much sense. Right? It looks like it should work, and so it does work, right? It looks like it works, and so it does work. But, like, it's so complicated. It's so tricky to get the right angle and the right bash position. I'll keep trying it. So it should take me up to like 5 minutes to get in. If it doesn't take me 5 minutes, it'll take me 10 minutes, but we'll see. But looking back at the clips that I took when I got in, it shouldn't take me this long. Like, do I need to be closer, farther away? I can't tell because this glitch is just so inconsistent. The game is literally going to run out of, like, points by the time I'm done. Which doesn't often happen, considering you need a lot. Come on. And then, of course, it's Diablo 4 after this, so we'll see. Or even... do I test out the other map as well? Because that is a pretty monumental find. Right, like, Shard is one of those maps that I spent a couple hours on way back in the day trying to find spots that would work, and nothing worked, and the ones that I did find, they all just led to the other side of the map, where it just insta-killed you. Other side of the wall was just a death trap, so it just doesn't work. I've found some glitches that I don't think anyone else has ever found, but people have found glitches that lead to the same place that are easier to find. Which I find very funny, but... Oh man, come on! Right, one second, let me rewatch the clip that I took to rewatch the first one. Okay. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, it's not a complete one like Giltas, but I know a way around, so it's fine. We got it. That's the important thing. Okay. So now we walk around. Like, even just being here is cool enough as it is, right? I reckon that's pretty cool. So he goes up this little slope here. Runs along here because of the hitbox of the little sloped, like, overhang there. He goes around this way. Goes up here, around the rock. And this is it. Now, we've already found out that you can get into the cages down there, right? That's pretty cool. You can get in the cages. Unfortunately, you can't actually get up here, which, personally, I think would have been fucking amazing if you could. But unfortunately, the game just doesn't allow it. Unless this is like a solid... That's not solid. Yeah, alright. So what I've trying to find is... We go this way. Does not look familiar, but... Okay, this looks kind of familiar. Okay, so this is the enemy spawn, right? Oh, do I want to risk it and try and go up higher up? Now, I doubt it would actually let me get up here, right? I doubt it very much. But if it would let me up here, it might actually. No, it wouldn't. It's fake ground, I think, isn't it? If you can get over here. We could potentially get here. Right? Yeah, this could be kind of funny, you know. Look at that. I reckon right there in the middle, that'd be kind of funny, right? Yeah? Yeah? Now, from here, we could follow it along over this way. Up here. Slip down here. Ah, that's fake ground. So this is all fake, right? Yeah, this is fake. But it might be possible to get to here. Right? Up here. Or even there. Right? If that whole area there, if like little garden is real, right? It could be really fucking good if we can get there. Because that, I reckon, would be really funny to see. Imagine you're just sitting on the point over here, right? You're just sitting here chilling. And you look up there and you just see me with a fucking dancing umbrella. Like this. Alright, so. Let's try it. Let's see how far we can get up. No way, right? Thing is, we can't bash because bashing would send me through the map and kill me instantly. I wonder if there's like a spot, like a little line, because I remember on what's that map called? Citadel Gate. There's a rock like this, but you can climb up of it by walking along like a really small line that leads you up. Alright, not possible. Alright, at least it's not possible there. Right, we'll try it one more time. That way, because I definitely believe this is possible, right? I believe it's possible to do it. It's just a matter of doing it. And this is long overdue. I should have found one on this map a long time ago. Gultas has found his on this map. I doubt he's explored it more than I am, right? He found them originally, and that's good on him. But I don't know if he explored. You know what I mean? Because there was one glitch where he found as well. Although we both found it at the same time, roughly. But he didn't post a video on it, so I found mine independently, and he found his independently. And I found a part of the map that you could get to that he didn't find. He tried finding it, but he couldn't get it because he went a different route. So, and likewise, he found one to get up that I couldn't find. So, we worked a bit together on that to try and figure out how to get on top, which was cool. But I reckon, oh, if I can get Gultas to help me out with this as well, that'd be kind of sick. I just wish you could teleport your character, man. There should be a fucking teleport button in custom matches where you can just move around the map. Although I wish there was like a developer mode or something, you know, where you could see all the barriers and shit. Or like a schematic online where you can just move around in a 3D space to see where all the death barriers and all the actual like physical walls are. Because that right there would definitely help out. Could you imagine if I do this, get in, and the game ends because of the points? Come on. There we go. Perfect, we're in. Alright, we didn't get the Gultas in, because Gultas, when he got in, he got all the way on top with this one bash, and you don't have to do this little run around the side, but it's fine, because we're in. We're in like the Flynn. Alright, now, once again, we go this way. We go up this little rock path here. Now we get on top of this. Do you reckon I can get... hang on, wait. I mean, it should be physical, right? Because that's the barrier that I'm standing on. This whole roof is the barrier, right? That little overhang is the reason why I'm able to walk up here, I'm pretty sure. But we'll try that out next time. If we can get all the way across the map and get back, we'll see. Okay, up this little footpath here. Yeah, we're here, okay. So once again, we take a wide berth here. Wait, can I photo mode in here? I can, okay. Although it doesn't like it very much. We can photo mode here, so... Alright, yeah, photo mode doesn't like it here, so... I reckon it might be possible to bash onto that, but I don't have the fucking patience. Hey, Gultas, if you end up watching this back later, Gultas, hey, Gultas, buddy, take my idea and use it, bro. I reckon it might be possible to bash from that rock on the right-hand side of the screen on top of there onto the bridge, I reckon. I don't know. It might just be decoration, right? But you're allowed to place, like, markers on top of it, I'm pretty sure, so it might let you do it. We'll see. Is there any point here where you could just climb up? Potentially. I mean, the only other alternative, right, would be, what if you could get underneath here, right, underneath this staircase, and then using the rocks, you could walk up this staircase while still being inside the wall, get into here, and then... No, it wouldn't let you do that, I don't think. I mean, you could potentially... no, there's no way, can you? I was going to see if there's a way to, like, climb up the wall. You know, like, mantle up the wall. And then try and get up here, but the only way you could get up here... Ooh. What if you could walk along this bit here? Maybe not, and then you could try and ride up the wall, like that, and maybe get up there? I don't know. The only other alternative to get up here would be to bash from over here across the rock onto this beam here, maybe? This beam's fake. Shit, never mind. If these beams are fake, then the whole roof might be fake. I am lost, I think. Whatever, we'll keep going this way. So if the texture changes to be like low res, right, like really low res, that means it's a fake texture. Okay, but we can get behind the spawn. We have a very good view of B and A. We'll need to remember not to go too far. You can get up here. So that right there is fake texture, I reckon. Oh my god, it's exactly like I thought it would be. Oh my god, look at this! You could... Wait, hang on. How much of this is real, actually? Hang on. Okay, so this rock is just not real, right? Yeah? Yeah, that rock is just fucking fake, so that's fine. We can just sit up here, though. And so long as we don't go towards that rock, it'll be fine. You bastard! No! You just had to do that, really? Are you serious? You... Developers, you knew what you were doing! You knew you were being assholes when you did that! You knew putting that death barrier there was a dick move! I really want to get there, though. I reckon if you can get there, that would be so fucking funny. You know, because you're on the other half of the boat. I reckon that'd be so funny. Oh my god, no. It has to be a wait, right? But no, because the water, man, the water. The only way to potentially do it would be to get from a high place. Too far. And bash across, but... Oh man, that just killed me. No! It was so good. It was so good. Alright, well... I think we fucked around enough. I think it works. To the extent of how far you can go, I have no clue. But sailors go skipping. But shout out to Gultas, man. Gultas. I don't know how he says his name. Let's call him Gultas. But that was pretty cool. Now, the other one he found was on fucking Shard. Now, if you don't know what Shard is, this map has so many fucking death rooms. It is not even funny the amount of death barriers this map has. They are literally everywhere. There is no solid ground anywhere, and it is the worst fucking map in the whole game as well. It was attacker side. Okay. And the Thunderbirds go right lie down below. Bam, bam, bam. Ba-da-dam, bam, 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 bam. Ba-da-da-dam, ba-da-da-dam, ba-bam. So, I even tried doing this, right? I've done this before. I've tried bashing it in. It doesn't work for me. How he managed it, I don't know. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4 bricks away. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was right here is where it is, the room. So his foot is like at the bottom of this brazier here. Oh my god, I fucking found this one! And it just did that. It just bounced me across the door. Like that. So I have to have a more inclined angle. My angle has to be more inclined. Wow, okay, you know what? That's impressive. Yeah, even he did it as well. Yeah, okay. So it's... That is what happened to him as well. So it needs to be more inclined. Well, so let me rewatch it. And the thunderbolts go lie down below. So the breach point is there. That's the breach point right there somehow. I don't know how that works, but it does, so. And his camera is looking that way. That's it. Too far to the right. Alright, so let's just have a gaze, right? A gander. I want to look at his stream and see where it could lead you, right? Because once you're in, it basically just puts you in this room here, right? So once you're here, you could potentially walk through there and get to here as well, inside the zone. From there, you should be able to walk around here, up the stairs and get into this room. Up the stairs, get into this room. Walk along here. Get into that room, potentially. Drop down even, down there. From there, walk up the stairs this way. Get this way. This is fake ground. I've already fucking found that out the hard way when I tried getting into it before. That's just fake. But you could walk along this wall, potentially. Walk along this wall, potentially. Continue walking along, continue walking along, continue walking along. And then it just leads you back to the same place. So that's probably the only place. The only funny place you could get would potentially be like behind this door, maybe. But yeah. I don't know how he does it, man. This guy is amazing. This guild test fellow. Alternatively, if you went the other way, where would it lead you? So you're in that room. You could potentially walk underneath the stairs, maybe? In which case you could go this way, up the stairs again, into there, this way, this way, this way, this way, into there, this way, onto there, maybe. That could be funny. Maybe into this way, into this way, into this way, and this way. And then maybe, if there's solid ground, you get to here. Maybe. That's a big maybe. I mean, you could probably walk up to here, to there, and then maybe bash across into there. I mean, that seems possible, right? If you bash across, it seems possible. But we'll have to try it, so. And then once you're in there, you could run around here, get into there, that'd be funny. Into here, that'd be funny. Into there, that could be funny. That could be really funny if you could get into those boxes, I reckon. Although you'd probably be very vulnerable, so. We'll try it out. Alright, well, we're only going to do this like 1 or 2 times, like successfully, because we've already been streaming for like an hour and 20, and I want to play Diablo because it's already 8 o'clock over here in the UK, so. Man, I wish I had Giltas here to help me, man. Because no doubt he would have probably got in here a couple times, right? He would have had to, in order to find all this shit. But you can capture the zone from here as well, which is really cool. Man, Guilt. I'm gonna glaze him until the day I die. The guy is amazing. Probably the only guy on the internet that's actually doing this, other than me. Because everyone else who's tried this map, if they'd found something, they would have posted something already. But he's found it, so he's posted it. Man, I should be I should be claiming credit for this, because I found it and it wouldn't let me in. It just did this. Every single time I tried doing this in the past, it just bounced me to here. But yeah, he pulled through with it and he got it. So yeah, credit goes to credit. Credit goes to Giltas. Yeah, that was my idea originally. My idea was to try and ride on top of the torch, I think, because it lets you ride on top of it like that, but it just drops you here. So that was my idea, but it just doesn't work, it seems, which is unfortunate. But yeah, the breach point is like the torch, I think, so. This must have been a really hard one to find as well, because there's so many different staircases on this map. Like, I myself have found three places on the map where you can breach, right? But they all lead to, like, another side where there's just death, where you just fall off the map instantly. I'm going to watch this clip again. I have to watch it back to make sure I'm getting the right angle. Because these are really precise ones. Really fucking precise. You can't just go ham-fisted about it and get in. Okay. Logically speaking, this should be possible on the other side as well. So my head, when I bash into the wall, should be here. Actually, a little higher up, There. Right angle, so. Does he... He holds it as well. He holds it, he doesn't unlock. Which might be the problem, because I always unlock when I do this, because unlocking lets you get more mobility. Or it supposedly does, right? Because what unlocking does is it basically means you can fly, right, like this. If I do this and unlock, you see that? How it lets me fly? If I lock on... Oh, it does the same fucking thing. What? I was always under the impression that you could only do it because unlocking allows your character to move. Because if he's on that, he just sticks to the ground. Maybe the staircase is just too steep anyway. I'll have to slow it down. Let me break it down for you, Mark. I want to look more, so it's... There. No, that's too close. So it needs to be like here, I reckon. Yeah, but this is what happened to me every time I tried to do it. And it just didn't let me in. So my head should just be like here. There. A bit higher up. That's it. So from here, 1, 2, 1 forward Bosch, 2, 1 forward, 2. Am I even looking the right way? That is really impressive how I found it, though. I'm jealous, bro. I'm so fucking jealous. Fuck, let's just go full sender this way. Go full sender all the way, look to the left. Or look to the right, I mean. All the way. Okay. I think it is actually all the way as well. I think it is look all the way. Three steps. 1, 2, 3. I'm not even going to lock on either, so I'm going to do exactly as he's doing it. I unlocked again, for fuck's sake. I keep doing it the way I'm doing it because I'm used to doing it. It's muscle memory at this point. So I can feel on the controller, right? You guys probably won't notice, but on the controller, whenever you bash, you get like feedback, right? So if you get no feedback, the controller doesn't rumble. If you get feedback, the controller rumbles, so you can feel whether or not you're getting caught on something. Like right there, whenever you see the sparks, that's when your sword catches on something. You can feel the feedback of the wall. And that's how you know whether or not there's something potentially there. Not to mention you'll feel it with the movement of your character. It's only something that you'll notice once you've done it a lot. Because a lot of walls will do it, but they'll feel different when you do it. Like, you'll feel the input at different times. Like, if you do this, you should feel it pretty much like at the halfway point of your bash. But you can feel it. But every time you see sparks, that's my controller rumbling as well. So I get the feedback of the wall. As stupid as it sounds, unless you know, you don't know. You know? That is it, though. This one's even harder to get into than the other one. Go figure that, right? It's fucking Shard. Shard is infamous for being a shit map. So my head needs to be, like, above it, pretty much. Like this. Man, how does he do it? Which direction is he looking? It's like... It's too far. It's too far. Perfect. Oh, wait a minute. I felt it there. Didn't feel it. Felt something. No. Didn't feel it. Didn't feel it. Didn't feel it. I never knew you could actually dodge backwards like that. That felt it. 1, 2. Didn't feel it. Felt it. Didn't feel it. Didn't feel it. Felt it there. Felt it again. Maybe it's my angle that's off. Try adjusting it a little bit. Felt that again. Try more to the left and see if that's what it is. Because I feel like I'm slipping off of it. Didn't feel it. Bro, this might not be possible for me. I don't know. Is he like... I can't tell what platform he's playing on either. Man, alright, I'm gonna set a time limit of 10 minutes on this now. If I can't get it in 10 minutes, we're not doing this one anymore because the stream's already been going on for an hour and 30 minutes. So I will try it and we'll see how it goes. So 10 more minutes and then I give up. If I can't get it in fucking 20 minutes, which is how long I've probably already been doing this, then chances are I'm not going to get it in a live match, so there's not even much point in doing it. I'm gonna unlock as well because it might not even fucking matter, so. That was it. It's like fucking gambling, bro. Like, oh, this will be the one. Oh, I'm gonna hit the 777. Alright, you know what, man? We'll try it 20 more times. And if we can't get it in 20 times, then... I don't know what I'm doing wrong, man. That was it there. No, that was it. How does he do it, man? I don't get it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give up soon. Almost there. I stopped counting, but we'll do it 5 more times. 5, 4, Try it from a different angle. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I can't get in. Alright, one last one. Alright, that's it. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this message for Giltas. I'm gonna ping him and get this to him. Alright, so my idea is, once you're in there, try and walk around this bit here. Around here. Actually, wait, no, we'll do the other one, because the other one's probably got more fruit to it, so we'll see. So here's my idea. Once you're in there, try and walk up this staircase here if possible, into this wall. Walk a bit more this way into there. Try and fall down, or at least walk along this wall here, using the staircase here. Oh, actually, no. No. We'll do the other one instead. The other one. Alright. Giltas. Once you're in there, try and see if you can walk along this staircase here. Get inside this wall here. Walk up this staircase while still being inside the wall. Try and walk along this wall here, into here. Try bashing to there. Into that area there. Because if you can get into there, you should be able to get into this area here. By walking along this staircase and just doing the same thing, right? Because you can walk up here, or should be able to. And then once you're in here, you should be able to capture the zone from behind the wall here. That's my idea. I have no idea if you can even do it, or it's even possible, but that's the only idea I can get, because I couldn't actually get this glitch to work for me. But I leave it in your capable hands, my guy. I leave it in your very capable hands.